Olá, eu estou aqui com a Mila Kinnunen e com a Terres Canicos, professoras da Universidade de Tampere, na Finlândia. As duas trabalham com formação de professores em outros países. No Brasil, elas promovem 2 cursos de formação em parceria com a Anima Educação. O Teaching and Learning in Higher Education, que traz as bases da educação finlandesa para o trabalho no ensino superior. E o Training for Trainers, um curso de formação de formadores de professores. Eu vou conversar agora com elas sobre como é esse trabalho de formar professores em outros países. So, Mila and Terry, thank you for your time. And first of all, I'm very curious about your job. How is your job when you are in Finland, and how is your job when you are in other countries, such as Brazil?
The work is quite different. When we travel to Brazil or any other place to do our training and our teaching, it's very intensive because we come to spend some days in the other country, and we have a intensive teaching program. So it's kind of very energetic and intensive way of being present and being with the students. So when we go back to Finland, we do teach also teachers in our own university, but not so intensively. So our courses are different and they take a longer time. But we also do a lot of other work. We do planning, we work with our team, we have a team of university pedagogy.
Yeah, and I think the teamwork continues here, although here we work as a team, and then we contact a lot in Finland also as a team, but of course it's different. But as Terhi mentioned, it's very intensive. It's much more intensive here than it is in Finland, of course.
Yeah.
In which countries have you been working?
I've been working in Thailand and in Brazil, and also in Finland I've been working with Saudi Arabian teachers, but I haven't visited Saudi Arabia, unfortunately.
Yeah, we actually have very similar experiences. I have been working in Saudi Arabia in a different project, and now in Thailand and in Brazil with Milla and our team. And I have also been teaching many groups of international teachers in Finland. So it's kind of the other side of the coin.
And what are the differences between working with Brazilian, Finnish, and other teachers?
You can start, Milla.
It's a hard question.
Yeah.
I think it's the way people interact. That's probably at least biggest difference when we talk about Thailand and in Brazil. So the cultural differences are in the way that Brazilians are more open and ready to discuss, and even has been noticed like these past 3 days that the voice level is much higher than in, for instance, in Thailand, but that in a good way. People like to talk, and they want to share, and they have passion for their job, and they are more, I believe, interactive in a way. So especially like Thai people, it takes a bit more time to start working together.
Yeah, and I think also compared to teachers in Finland, the Brazilian teachers are more open and ready to verbalize, ready to tell us about their experiences. The other thing is, what we have noticed is that here teachers are much more concerned about the issues that have to do with the society and the context and the culture in their work, but also in their students' lives. So it's kind of a difference that we have been talking about a lot with our team, but also here with the teachers.
And I believe this has some relation with the cultural characteristics.
Sure.
So do you have made some changes in your planning classes because of the cultural characteristics?
Some adjustments, for sure, but they are the kind of adjustments that we do for every group. So it always depends on the group that we have, that we think about the needs of the group, or what kind of issues we think that would be relevant. So we alter things and do changes. The main big themes remain the same and the main issues, but
Do you remember some example of something that you have been changing in your plans because of the Brazilian characteristics, or something that the Brazilian teachers said to you?
If I might say as an example, maybe Terhi can find more, but we were talking about this research teaching nexus, for instance, so that doesn't have maybe so big an emphasis than we have in Finland. So that is something that we have modified a bit to suit the Brazilian situation, and also taking more into account the social aspects about maybe this kind of working life and teaching nexus. So this could be one example.
And have the Brazilian teachers brought some ideas to you, something that you could use in Finland or in another country?
I can answer because Terhi mentioned the fact that Brazilian teachers are more aware of the social aspects of the country. And I find that in Brazil, something that is very much that we could take under consideration also in Finland is the fact that giving back to the society is a very important part of the university and with the students and with the teachers. And that is something that I would like to emphasize in Finland more.
And what motivates you to work in other countries and not just in Finland? Because I believe work just in Finland, only in Finland, could be easier.
in some ways
Or not.
easier. Yes, in some ways easier, but not so interesting. For me, the motivation is I really enjoy meeting new people, meeting teachers from different places, hearing their ideas, hearing their thoughts. And if I am able to somehow support them in their process of teacher development, that's kind of really important thing to me. And that's very great honor to be able to do that. But I think that in the heart of everything is learning, and it's also that we learn a lot while we are doing these projects and these processes. So it's always mutual way of learning, and these people give us a lot. They give us a lot too.
I agree with Terhi. It opens up our view in a very different way when we see different kind of cultures and different teachers. So there's a lot of like, it's our own development. It's like much, we can develop ourselves much more by this than just staying in Finland. So it opens up our eyes in very many different ways.
Yeah. And these people also challenge us in a different way. And they force us to think the things that we teach in a different way.
Good. It seems very interesting to be an international teacher. I will start to think about do the same.
Yes, I highly recommend.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you think the Finnish model of education could bring to other countries, such as Brazil or Saudi Arabia?
Well, first of all, I hope that the model could bring respect to teachers, and that the teachers would value the work they do themselves, but also that other people would see the value of teachers' work. And I believe it's one of the most important professions in a society. And if we think about the development of the society, learning is in the center of everything. And then teachers are also very important people in that process.
Yeah, and I think thinking about the teacher holistically, but also the students more holistically, we hope that our model brings the idea that there are more than just giving the knowledge, but there are a lot more to also teach and give to the students. So like a bit broader perspective of teaching and learning.
So thank you so much, Mila and Terry, for the interview. And I hope you come back lots of times
Me too.
to teach other Brazilian teachers.
Thank you.
Obrigada.